Have you ever wondered what drives a detective, what hidden scars fuel their relentless pursuit of truth? For some, it is not just the case at hand, but a shadow from the past, a ghost that whispers warnings and shapes every decision. Jake Gittes, the private investigator in the film Chinatown, is indeed deeply haunted by a past case from his time as a police officer working in the Los Angeles Chinatown district. This unresolved trauma involves a woman he tried to protect, and whose fate was tragically intertwined with his own failed intervention. The emotional weight of this experience stems from his involvement in a corrupt situation where his efforts to help backfired spectacularly, leading to devastating consequences for the woman. It represents a profound loss of innocence for Gittes, revealing the dark underbelly of the city and the limits of his ability to enact justice within a deeply compromised system. This personal failure instilled in him a cynicism and a deep distrust of authority, yet also a powerful, almost desperate, need to do things differently this time around. This past trauma actively influences his actions throughout the current investigation, making him hyper-vigilant and cautiously protective of Evelyn Mulray. He sees echoes of his past failure, particularly in situations where powerful men exploit vulnerable women, and he is driven by a subconscious desire to prevent history from repeating itself. His attempts to save Evelyn are partly an effort to atone for his past mistakes, guiding his choices and intensifying his emotional investment in the case. Specifically, during his tenure as a detective in Chinatown, Gittes was involved in a situation where he tried to help a woman escape a dangerous predicament, but his interference ultimately led to her death or severe harm. This brutal lesson taught him about the pervasive corruption that could reach into every corner of the city, exemplified by the intricate web of deceit surrounding Hollis Mulray and the city's water supply. The tragic outcome solidified his belief that in Chinatown, you are often powerless against the overwhelming forces at play, and that interfering can sometimes make things much worse. Ultimately, Gittes' past trauma defines his character arc, transforming him from a seemingly detached private into a man desperately trying to outrun a history of helplessness. It is a stark reminder that some battles against systemic corruption and personal tragedy cannot be won, leaving indelible scars that shape every future encounter, and culminating in the film's famously bleak and unforgettable conclusion.